Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Garrett. Today, guys, the top 5 designs of the week 18. I'm sorry that I'm a couple days late on this top 5. I had a lot of stuff going on with me, so I'm bringing this out a little late, so I'm gonna say sorry about this. But it's actually a pretty dope kind of week this time, and a lot of sick entries, as I always say. A lot of cool things, a lot of variety. I have to say, a lot of variety of everything, and just really dope. Really love everything, and thank you guys all for submitting your stuff. And just said before I'm going to start this video off, if you guys want to add me down on Snapchat, there's going to be a video, or not a video, there's going to be a link below. There's going to be a little snap code you guys can add. You guys can get like secret codes, talk to me and stuff like that. It's a lot easier to kind of talk to me through Snapchat than it is through YouTube comments or Twitter. Other than that, there's a bunch of stuff in the description. Go check it out. I'm going to be streaming as frequently as I can. It's summertime, so I'm going to be trying to do that. Link will be in the description also. And without further ado, let's get right into the top 5. So with the 5th spot, we have Xleftover, and I'm sorry if I kind of spelled your name wrong. I don't know if it was an L or an I, it might have been uppercase I or lowercase L, I really couldn't tell. But he did a 2D header for someone in Dare, I can't really read who it is, Avion maybe. And shout out to Guamzi for the backing tutorial, I'm pretty sure this is from him. Anyway, it's a really cool style. I really like it. I really like how you use the outer glow styles and all those kind of cool popping styles to make everything pop out. And just really looked really dope. I liked how the whole trippy thing kind of worked together and how the colors were kind of fiery. It wouldn't have worked any other way without those kind of color schemes. So other than that, I gave it an 8.2 in 5th spot, and a really good job. I would refrain from kind of copying a tutorial's background from just straight up, but other than that, you did a really sick job, so I give you 5th spot. With the 4th spot, we have GF Exorcist, and he has been in the top 5 quite frequently. This time he's coming out with 4th spot, doing a 3D banner for Karba. I gave him an 8.5 in this, and putting this in front of the banner before was kind of a little hard for me. But I had to understand, coming from the perspective of I used to do 3D, so I know how difficult it is to do some things. And I really like how he used the color scheme of making every other color different. It looked really dope. I did give you an 8.5. I wasn't too much of a fan of the ropes or anything like that. You could have made the background a little darker, and you could have taken out those kind of tech looking models inside of the rocks. But other than that, everything looked pretty sweet. Not a fan of the text on the left hand side, but I understand that you want to do that and everything, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. But other than that, you did a really sick job, and I gave you a 4th spot and an 8.5. And bringing it up in 3rd spot, we have DubasGFX, and I gave him an 8.8 in 3rd spot, and he did, I don't know what this is, I don't know whose team this is, but he did a really cool 3D banner for, I think this is Stay Sniping. Thank God you put that there. I'm not gonna brag on you for that, but thank you for putting that there. But overall, this is actually pretty dope. I really like the whole entire glowing effect. I really like bright colors and how everything, the contrast just really pops and everything. And the render was really cool as well. I like the whole skulls popping out. I really like the kind of deteriorating part. You could have added more stocks on the render itself, and you could have made the background a little more poppy. It just looked a little boring and stuff like that. The kind of Reaper X thing that floats through it, I don't know what it is. You could have made it glow a little bit more, and you could have made the glow go on the render. But other than that, did a really sick job. Gave it an 8.8 in a 3rd spot. 2nd spot is Itemus. Your guys' names are whack. Basically, he did a really clean 2D header. I know I gave him a 9.4 in a 2nd spot. This thing was probably the cleanest 2D header I've seen out of every entry. I looked at this, super hyped, really loved it. I really love everything. I like how the logo has its own draft shadow. I like how the kind of boxes match everything. You probably put a decent amount of work into it, but it just looked really sick. I really love the whole entire color scheme. Everything just matched perfectly, and I really love how you put the text on the right hand side, kind of in the background, the opacity down. That just really made everything pop, and those little squares just kind of blended everything together. The text on the left hand side and the right hand side, really well done. I'm sorry that I couldn't show the whole entire thing. There was a really cool border around this whole thing that made everything even more pop even more. Couldn't show that because I was losing quality every time I made it bigger. But definitely really cool style. I give you a 2nd spot and 9.4, so good job. 1st spot is going to be Orzo's, and this is just overall something sweet. It's a snake coiled around the Zero logo. I'm gonna let you guys kind of soak that in really quick. It's a snake coiled around the Zero logo. Got it? Got it. Alright, really dope. really sick. I love the concept, you know. I gave it 9.8. There's the few things I wasn't too much of a fan about. I'm gonna say those now. Is the lighting and the grunge textures that you put onto it, and also the layer style on the text or on the logo itself. Other than that, everything looked really sweet. I love the whole entire blue color scheme. I love the color blue overall. I really like the whole entire thing. The lighting was a little iffy, but it did pop a little bit. You could have added a little more grunge and stuff around the whole thing, kind of made everything pop more. The contrast is a little bit iffy. Maybe a little bit more of exposure on it, or a blur or something to help it pop. But the whole entire thing really created the depth of field. You know, those little borders on the right hand side and left hand side really made the kind of eye drop straight into the Zero logo. And you know, you did a really good job putting this together. I definitely would have tried to mess with the contrast a little bit more in the exposure, like the gamma correction, stuff like that. But other than that, you did a really sick job, and I give you a 9.8 in a first spot. So thank you guys all for submitting your stuff for this week's top 5. You know, I'm sorry that came out, what's today, Monday? I'm sorry that it came out 2 days late. I'm really behind on things. You know, I have a lot of stuff to catch up on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, I love doing these top 5s. I'm not trying to skip a week. I'm going to try to bust them out as fast as possible. I'm going to try to get the next one done by Sunday. So definitely go right in the description right now. Submit your portfolio. Submit your best work. I'm going to be checking them all out throughout the week. And I'm going to try to get the best thing on for you guys. So that's about it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. As I said before, there's going to be a link below to my Snapchat. Go add that. You guys can follow me on Twitch. You guys can hit me up on Twitter. Anything you guys want, definitely just hit me up. I'm down to talk. You know, I'm kind of just a chill kid. I don't really care. But other than that, really hope you guys have a nice summer, and I really just have a really nice day. Peace out.